What's up? You know, I'm in the fucking gym, nigga. What's up with it? Shine Breezy. What's up with it, baby? You in that gym, getting that work in. Yeah, that's how you supposed to be. Hell yeah, getting lean. Yeah. That's how I say, fuck them cars, nigga. Fuck them carbs, nigga. I ain't gonna eat until 2 o'clock. I'm not gonna eat anything until 2 o'clock. Stay up on this bag chase. Stay up on the gym max. Hey, it works, man. Getting lean and stuff, it works. You know, I think I'm gonna see Boots soon. Boots, she working in the daytime. She ain't Miss Right, but she's Miss Right now. And she's so young. Ooh, I like them young. Oh, and she's 22. That's a perfect age. She probably might wear my ass out of the bedroom though. I'm 45. I probably won't be able to keep up with her, but I sure will try. If I knew I was gonna have sex with boobs, like I would not jack off for like a week, just so I could keep up with her. Cause you're gonna need it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Thickums, she here today. Thickums is here. The only thing about Thickums is that she's sub 5 in the face, but she got a nice booty though. Woo, she got hourglass, she's thick, and the behind and stuff. But I can't be with her long term, baby. You got a sub 5 face. I don't want to pass that to my kids, you know. My thing is to protect my kids, man, from the sub 5 gene, man. Cause I see a lot of cats, man, you know, they're not happy with their lives, man, cause their parents hooked up with somebody that was sub 5 or something like that. So you gotta, when you think about children, she gotta be at least average looking, around a 5 or a 6 in looks. She has to be at least that. No, not 1, 2, 3s and 4s, no. 5s and 6s and 7s. You know what I'm saying? To like be in my reality, you know? To be in my reality, you know, you feel me? Because I know I won't be able to get the 8, 9s and 10s, but I can attract 5s and 6s though. You know what I'm saying? If I don't have any money, you know. But if I got money, I'm looking for the 8s. I'm looking for the 8s, you feel me? You know, it's all good. It's all good. Y'all ready for this? Uh-huh. What's up with it? Have I approached boobs yet? Not yet. I've been chickening out. I chickened out. Was it yesterday? I was supposed to say something, but I didn't really get that much contact with her because everything was super busy yesterday. Starbucks was really busy. She didn't come to the bathroom much. Because usually she comes to the bathroom and we have a little chit chat, you feel what I'm saying? But I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm supposed to be focused on this bag, you feel me? You know. You know, can't get distracted, man. Stay on this bag chase. I know it's like, you know, it's weird. Cause I would have had approached her like, you know, the first like week or two that we spoke. You know what I'm saying? I would have been had approached her, but you know, but I'm focused on this bag, man. And once I get the bag, then I can go on dates and stuff. You know, I could take females out, show them a good time. You know. You know, that's what I'm gonna do. Once I get the bag, I'm gonna be dating young females. I'm gonna start having children. And some of you guys say, well, Cat, bro, get with somebody your own age. I'm like, how am I have children with a 45-year-old woman, bro? Or even a 40-year-old? By the time they get to be 40, they got somebody else's kids already. You feel me? By the time I get to be, you know, by the time they get to be a certain age, man, they got chosen by somebody else. I kind of want to start my own legacy with my own children, with nobody else's children involved. I don't want women with children. Just bringing more problems to the plate. I don't want to be your second. I want to be your first, baby. You feel me? I want to be somebody's first. You know? Feel what I'm saying? So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Get the bag, and then search for the youngin'. Search for a female that's 22, 23 years old that can give me some, you know, some good healthy babies. You feel what I'm saying? You know. You know. Forget all that. You know. And then I don't wanna. I'm gonna be really strict with the no kids policy. You know. She has to have no kids. No, zero. And I'm gonna stick by that, man, because I done had so many bad experiences with single mothers. I mean, a lot of single mothers have left a bad taste in my mouth. You feel what I'm saying? You know. And I'm gonna stay strict. I don't know why Lil Wayne, he's not following the code, man. That's the reason why he had to kick that one female out of his home. He probably got sick of her and her daughter. You know what I'm saying? You bring more. I mean, when you get with a single mom, there's more stress added to the plate because you're dealing with two personalities. You're not dealing with just her. You're dealing with a daughter too. And that causes more stress in the relationship, more strain and stress in the relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because my ex-girlfriend, her daughter, she was a nutcase, bro. She caused a lot of like stress in our relationship. Her daughter, my ex-girlfriend's daughter. So once I get the bag, I'm definitely gonna be checking for young females with no children. No children. You know, no children. I don't want no females with no children. I don't want just she got to be by herself. She got to be childless. So yeah, I'm gonna be dating 22, 23, 24, 25-year-olds. As long as they ain't got no children, I'm all in, bro. But once I know she got some children, I'm just gonna might hit it and quit it, or just don't hit it at all. Just don't even talk to her. Just ignore her. I don't care how pretty she is, man. She got a child. unless she's willing to leave and abandon those kids to come be with me, and then that's different, you know. She leave him with the kids to come roll with me. Well, we ain't worried about no kids. Okay, that's different. I roll with that. You feel what I'm saying? But if she's trying to bring the kids with us and try to be one happy Brady Bunch family, I don't think. Nah, forget all that, man. You know, forget all that. I'm not trying to. Nah, I'm good. Nah, I'm starting my own family, man. Once I get that bag, you feel me? I'm gonna be the first one to get the first dibs, bro. I don't believe I deserve second after I got the bag. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Like a lot of them women, they don't start checking for you until they had kids by the bad boy or by Chad and Tyrone. And then they come checking for you. You know, I'm like, no, I'm like, hell no, that's a slap in the face. Cause I didn't get first dibs. So, oh no. Nah, if I got the bag, if I'm taking care of everything, I got first dibs. Some dudes are simps. They'll get with single mothers even though they got money and stuff. I'm like, bro, you got money. You don't need to be with a single mom, bro. All you gotta do is find out she got a kid and just say no. That's all you gotta do. Once you find out she got children by another man, just turn around and say no. I got the bag. I deserve first dibs. You know, and then you're gonna bring more strain and stress on the relationship. You know, because you gotta get along with their kid. You gotta kiss up to their kid. You gotta buy them things. You know, try to get on their good side. That's what I didn't do with Sabrina, my ex-girlfriend's daughter. You know, I didn't try to get on her good side and nothing. I was just around, you know what I'm saying? And she hated me, man. She was so jealous of me being there. My ex-girlfriend's daughter and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, she hated me being there. And I'm over here, man. You know what I'm saying? So I have had bad experiences with single mothers. So once I get through chasing this bag and obtaining the bag, I'm just gonna be no on single mothers. I don't care if she's a 10 in looks. No. I'm gonna be very strict with myself when it comes to like dating. You know, she gotta have a certain she gotta have certain booty, you know, that I like, you know. She gotta be tall. She can't be short. Right now, boobs are short. She's like 5'3", 5'4", or some shit like that. That's her height. I thought she was 5'2", but nah, she comes up to my chest. She comes up to my chest. You know, not to my stomach. She comes up to my chest. So she about 5'4". You know. And I would like to, you know, especially if I hustle so hard for the bag, I would like to have her a little bit, a little taller and a little prettier in the face than boobs. Cause boobs, she's like a 6 in the face. But if I hustle for the bag, she gotta be a 7 or an 8 in the face. You know what I'm saying? Cause then when you get the bag, you can have standards and shit, man, when it comes to women. Cause you got the bag. You know what I'm saying? So we stay up on this bag chase, man, and we get the women that we want, man. That's the key, bro. There's a lot of guys who have stayed on the bag chase, man. And, you know, their main motivation was women, you know, to get the woman that they desire, man, instead of fucking settling for whatever they can attract with their looks. You know what I'm saying? That's why we stay chasing the bag. It's testosterone. It's driving us, man. You feel me? To chase the bag long term. And I'll keep chasing until I get it, man. I'm a go-getter, man. You feel me? It's all about being a go-getter. It's not about staying in one spot for years at a time. It's all about elevating. You feel what I'm saying? Getting to the next level. Stay on the paper chase. Stay on the bag chase. You feel what I'm saying? You got to. That's your only hope. For some motherfuckers, the bag is their only hope. So you gotta keep chasing it until you get it, man. You feel me? Ooh, this sun feels good. This sun feels good, man. You gotta stay up on your grind, man, and don't never stop, man. See, a lot of guys, that's where they go wrong. They'll chase the bag for a little bit and then they quit. You know, nah, not me, man. I keep going until I get it, man. Ain't no stopping, ain't no slowing down, ain't nothing. You feel me? You know, that's what you gotta do. Stay on that paper chase. Hello. You doing okay?
I could be better, but bless you for asking, God, okay? Hope you have a good day, okay?
You too. You know what I'm saying? My main motivation is women, bro. You know, feel what I'm saying? That's what's driving me, man. Is being able to have a better sex life and a better love life or whatever. A better life, period, man. Because this life ain't for me, man. I don't like being told what to do. I like to be my own boss, man. Feel what I'm saying? That's why I keep chasing this bag, man, so I can be my own boss and do whatever I want to do. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta stay on your bag chase. You know, a lot of cats don't understand that, bro. It takes time to get a bag. It takes years. You know what I'm saying? And if you're lucky, it'll take you only a few years to get there, not multiple years. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? Don't ever quit. Keep pushing forward to that bag, man. And then eventually you'll get it, man, and then you'll be happy, man. You know what I'm saying? You'll be happy with your life. You know, instead of wanting to commit suicide or rope or going crazy, insane in the membrane like Heedin Secede. Yeah, he could have spent 8 years chasing that bag and getting it, man, and being happy. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't do nothing with his life, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, and that isolation that's fucked up his brain, man. Being isolated for so goddamn long. That'll fuck your brain up. You feel what I'm saying? You see, that girl Boobs is the reason why I fucking hustle, man. Even though she's not my ideal type if I have the bag. But she's the reason why I get up and I hustle and I chase the bag. You feel what I'm saying? She's an attractive young girl, a young woman, you know. She's about 22 years old. You know what I'm saying? She's showing me high interest. That's like motivating me more, man. Because if it was up to me, I'd be like, quit that goddamn, quit working here. Come with me. I got you, baby. I take care of you. Don't worry about it. Straight up, I'll be just like that. Quit that Starbucks job. Fuck that. I got you. Don't worry about it. I take care of everything. But to me, I'm just You know, once I get the bag, I'm just a higher standard motherfucker, man. You feel me? I'm gonna have high standards once I get the bag, because I feel like I suffered for so long. You know, I suffered from loneliness, you know, depression. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if I suffered to struggle to get the bag, I'm gonna want females around an 8, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm gonna want them around an 8. I'm not gonna be. I ain't gonna fucking like, nah. I'm gonna settle for no 6. You know, I see why. But you know what, bro? I see why a lot of these females who are 5s and 6s, man, sometimes a 7, they have a hard time getting high value men. Because high value men are very picky. If they got a lot of options, they're gonna want the best of the best women. You know? And I can see why boobs and all these other like average looking women are still working at Starbucks, because they can't find a high value man that's gonna fucking take care of them and shit. They can't find a man with a bag that's gonna put Chanel on their feet or Chanel on their finger, because they got a jewelry store called no, not Chanel, Cartier. They can't put Cartier on their finger, you know, or they can't get that. You know, the average women, at best, they are not getting average. They're not getting high value men, bro. And sometimes, you know, there is luck involved where an average woman would get a high value man, but that's lucky. Most high value men go after the top tier Keishas, Stacy's. You know what I'm saying? Once they get the bag, they go for the best shit, because they feel like if I suffer for this, if I went the extra mile and I went through years of depression and loneliness just so I could get this bag, because you by yourself when you chasing a bag. You know, if I did all of that, I'm gonna deserve top shelf women, bro. No doubt about it. You feel what I'm saying? You know, and you know, the only way a average woman would get a high value man if she got him when he was coming up. You see, Mark Zuckerberg, his woman was there before he blew up. She got him on the come up. That's why she's still there. She probably helped him get to where he had to go. Or maybe she was just his motivation to get the bag, to become something. You feel what I'm saying? You know, and she's still enjoying the bag after many years, you know, of being with Mark Zuckerberg. She's still rich. They still wealthy, man. Because she was there from the beginning. That's why I say, some of you females, if you want to get a high value man, you got to get him on a come up. You can't wait till a motherfucker blow up and then kick in the door and then now you're ready to settle down and have children with him. No, fuck that. Get the motherfucker when he about to come up. You know what I'm saying? Be a smart female. Stop being a fucking raggedy, non-thinking, dumbass female. Because most females are fucking stupid, bro. Not all of them, but most of them are dumb, stupid, low IQ. You feel what I'm saying? They can't bust a grape out here in this world, bro. They can't bust a grape in this world. They can't invent things. They don't build shit. Some of these motherfucking bitches, they wait for you at the finish line. You feel what I'm saying? They wait for you at the finish line for you to finish up, and then they want to get with you. I'm like, wait, bitch, it's already too late. It's highly competitive for me now. I liked you back when you was average looking. You could have been on my team. I could have took care of you. I could have, you know, we could have went to see the world, you know. But unfortunately, a lot of females don't think that way, man. They think like, nah, you gotta have everything in order by the time you get to me. So by the time I get to you, I already got the bag and became more valuable. So now it's gonna be very, very competitive for you to land me, to get me. You feel what I'm saying? You should have got me when I was broke, when I didn't have anything. You know, a lot of these females, they, like I said, they wait by the fucking finish line. And then they wonder why you don't want to commit. Like, wait a minute, you a finish line bitch. So it wasn't like you was there helping me build. You know what I mean? It wasn't like you was there helping me along the way. You feel what I'm saying? So nah, man. Don't let these women come into your life after you done built something. Like, nah. I remember you rejected me. Or I noticed you didn't notice me. I was invisible to you. And now I got this bag. Now I'm visible. You feel what I'm saying? But it's already too late now, you know? It's already too late. I got the bag, and now a bunch of women, they lining up to be with me. It's already too late for you. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man. You know. You know. So that's what you gotta do, man. You gotta stay on the bag chase, man, with a purpose, and know for a fact that if you keep chasing it, bro, you'll eventually get it. It just takes time and effort, you know. A lot of cats, they don't want to put that time and effort in, so they stay miserable their whole entire life. You know what I'm saying? You know, you can see how long it's been since Heat and Succeed, like, put out them videos. That was like 8 years ago. I'm like, bro, have you been on a bag chase at least within that 8 years? No. He going out into public acting a fool, got arrested for drunk driving, trying to get killed by the cops, talking about shoot my monkey ass, bro, shoot my monkey ass. I'm like, bro, you you are suicidal, bro. Somebody told me to take down the video of me saying that Heat and Succeed got a death wish. Well, if you're telling a cop to shoot your monkey ass, then that's a death wish. Heat and Succeed, he don't have a death wish. He don't have a death wish. Yeah, you do. Shit, you must be smoking, bro. Like, look. If a motherfucker is telling a cop to shoot him, you know what I'm saying? You know, that's a death wish right there, bro. And he was drunk. And then he came back and he made a video talking about I don't have a death wish. Okay, what was the shit? You know, what was going on with the cop? What was that? You know what I'm saying? Why did you tell the cop to shoot you, bro? You done lost it, bro. You're done for. You're finished. You feel what I'm saying? You lost it, bro. You know, you out here, you know, telling the cop to shoot you. To shoot my monkey ass. You want to shoot me? Shoot my monkey ass. That's what he was saying to the cop. And I was like, man, this dude, you know, lost it. You see, all them years being by himself, not being productive, not chasing the bag, it drove him insane, bro. You feel what I'm saying? It drove him to the brink of insanity. You know, my lips is dry and shit. You know what I'm saying? He spent 8 years doing nothing. He would have been he would have been out of that situation, bro, if he would have stayed on his grind. 8 years ago, we go back 8 years. You see, that was 2000 and what? Go back 8 years. I've been single for 8 years. 2017, okay? You know, that's when I was watching it. You know what I'm saying? So 2017? Yeah, no. Go back to, yeah, 2017. He could have been out of that situation if he would just kept working at if he just kept on grinding and hustling and chasing the bag, he would have been there by now. Hell, if I would have started chasing the bag back in 2017, I would have been there. I would have been out of my situation where I'm struggling to get a relationship nowadays. I can attract women. Some women find me attractive, but I can't keep them. That's my problem. I can't get a relationship. You know what I'm saying? You know, this when I was out there dating before the pandemic, it was hard to keep anything around. You feel what I'm saying? You know, stuff kept slipping through my fingers like butter. You know what I'm saying? You know, we would get intimate, we would do things, you know, sexual things, but for some reason, these females, they'll find a reason to ghost you and shit, man. I don't know why that female ghosted me after we had some butt naked, unprotected sex. You know, I don't know why she ghosted me, bro. You know, like I guess I started talking about a relationship too early or some shit like that. We was dating for like a month. She was the female that brought over a box of birth control pills and shit. When she came through the door, you know, we talked for a little bit. She had some tight spandex on. Ooh, she had a nice big booty, man. That's just how I like it, man. You know, man, clothes came off after a while. But before that happened, she pulled out a big ass box of birth control pills, talking about, yeah, we can have unprotected sex. You know, here's the birth control box right here. She threw it on the bed. I said, okay. I'm at this point, man. I'm coming out of a drought. I'm desperate for like sex. You know. And I went in, man. Tearing that pussy up. You know what I'm saying? Busting nuts on the inside. You know what I'm saying? Man, that's the best feeling in the world. That's what motivates me, man. You know what I'm saying? While I'm chasing this bag and stuff like that, and keep on having stuff like that happen in my life. You know what? I envy some of the motherfuckers who got the bag already, man. They can have sex whenever they want to. Floyd Money Mayweather can have sex whenever he wants to. He has no droughts. There's no such thing as a drought with Floyd Money Mayweather. There's no such thing as a drought with Mike Tyson. There's no such thing. We all know there's no such thing as a drought with Diddy. You know. There's no such thing as a drought with Leonardo DiCaprio. You feel what I'm saying? There's no such thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's where I want to be, bro. Where I'm like never having a drought ever again. I lose a girlfriend, I get another one right away. I don't want to be that guy that's struggling to get sex. You know what I'm saying? When I'm out here dating, if I ain't got no money, I ain't got no shit together, I meet a woman, we have sex, it'll be another one. I mean, it'll be another, you know, it'll be a while before I find another one. You feel what I'm saying? It'll be a while before I find another female to have sex with. All these droughts. You lose one and then you go through a drought. And then a couple of months later, you find another female. You lose her, another drought. That's why it's good to have them all lined up. You know what I'm saying? Like keep meeting multiple women all at once. You know what I'm saying? So why you always in case you ghost me? You bitches been ghosting me, so I keep multiple women around. See what I'm saying? You know? What's up with the cradle? You feel what I'm saying? So I keep chasing the bag until I get it. I know for a fact it's going to be satisfying. It's going to be rewarding once I get it. You feel me? You know. Yeah, she part is messed up. Yeah, because he ain't ambitious, man. It come from his father, his upbringing. You know, his parents didn't prepare him. You know, his parents wasn't hard, or his dad or mom wasn't hard enough on him, man. I know if I would have had a strong dad in my life, all the way through my teens, I would have came up different. I wouldn't be here right now. I would have became a baseball player, man, because I was into baseball when I was younger. When I was like 8, 9, 10 years old, I was into baseball, playing t-ball and shit, man. And then I played 1 year of fastball. You know what I'm saying? Well, you don't need no t-ball. You just hit that motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? You got a pitcher. You know, you hit that motherfucker with a fist. You feel me? That's what I used to do, bro. You know? But I didn't have no strong parents around me, bro. That's why a lot of guys are suffering because of their parents, bro. You see, I did some studies on some of these women in China, because you know I be watching the leftover women videos and shit, and they always say that their parents are very hard on them in school, you know, expecting them to score high, you know, and all the other shit. That's why Asian people, they score the highest out of all the races, you know, because their parents are hard on them to score high. You know what I'm saying? To score, you know, don't be satisfied with just a C. You gotta get all A's. You gotta get all A's. Nah, fuck a B. Fuck a B plus. You gotta get all A's. You know what I'm saying? They hard on their children, and that's why they fucking score the most. You know what I'm saying? They score higher out of all the races in the world, bro. Asian people. Because their parents, bro. If your parents is hard on you, bro, you're going to come up to be a monster or a beast. You know what I'm saying? If your parents, they ain't hard on you, man, you're going to come up to be a Pluto, bro. You're going to come up to be a deer, bro. You ain't going to come up to be no lion, man. That's why I say it all starts in the home at first, with your parents being hard on you. You know what I'm saying? You come home with a C, your parents give you the side eye, like, what? You better bring these grades up. A C? Nah, fuck that. You need to come up with an A. I need you to have an A in this fucking class. We gonna get over it. We gonna do your homework together, or we gonna make sure you get an A. You know, no, you're not gonna stay in this house and get bad grades. Get a good grade. You feel what I'm saying? Do the homework. Be on their ass about homework and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you know what I mean? And then you'll come up better. But since you come into a household where nobody gives a fuck about you, nobody checks up on your grades, nobody cares about what you're doing, you feel what I'm saying? You're gonna come up like shit, bro. That's what happened when he succeeded. His parents did a horrible job with him, man. I know, my parents did a horrible job with me. And that's why I had to get into martial arts and shit, man. You feel what I'm saying? That's what's really driving me too, man. I got martial arts training. You feel me? You know. You get sidetracked and shit like that, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens, man. Motherfuckers get sidetracked. They ain't got no, they ain't got no direction, man. You know? That's why I choose to not date. I could easily go get some brand new clothes, you know what I'm saying, and go hang out with boobs and stuff. But I don't want to get distracted, man, because remember, you know, I got with my ex-girlfriend, I got distracted. You know, you start messing around with women, it takes the focus off your goals, man. Because then now I'm spending money that I could be spending, you know. What's up?
Good morning, man.
What's up? How you doing, bro?
You good? How about you?
I'm good.
Let's say it.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is I never quit because life is harder, man, if you do quit. Think about it. If I quit, bro, everything will be like all hope will be lost. I'll never get there. You know what I'm saying? And I already got regret, like, of me quitting my music. I ain't gonna quit this. I ain't gonna, no, I'm not gonna quit this bag chase. You gotta be smoking to think I'm gonna quit the bag chase, man. You know? You guys have a good day, man. I'm going inside Starbucks right now. I'll be back on later. I'm out.